make believe. You tell me pack my things and go. Yeah, I cannot conceive. This message is in my phone. I am trying to see where it was that I went wrong. Well, she's a monster. She's right into the core. Still I miss her. She keep me coming back for more of this illusion. The spells that she casts, I can't forget her. The devil from my past.
Hey guys, Chappy over here in Chappy's and Junior's podcast. Don't forget we're giving away a mug for the month. And how to get entered into that is to head over to Chappy'sFlockingPodcast.com to register a new account. You receive a free entry for that, no purchase necessary. There's a couple other ways you can get entered. The second way is to go ahead and refer a friend, have them sign up and mention you. It's another way. The third way here, guys, is go over to our shop, spend $5, and we'll give you 5 entries. It's simple. Now, the only thing here is we are running this until August 19th at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. That's 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, guys, any entries received after that do not count. They are time-stamped when we receive the emails that you have registered to our account. The Saturday following the 19th, we're going to be doing a live drawing on Twitch, so stay tuned for that, and we'll let you guys know who the winner is live right in front of you. It's going to be an awesome time. Also, guys, we got a couple shout outs here. We have a sponsor for the month, Keener Precision Plastics. If you want any information on him, go ahead and drop us an email at Chappy'sandJrsPodcast@gmail.com. And also the music that's been playing in the background, awesome artist. That's Sean Michael K. You can catch him out on all social medias. So give him a listen, check him out, add him, push his stuff out there. Anyway, guys, this has been Chappy from Chappy and Junior's Podcast. Stay blessed, y'all.
Hey, what is going on? We are having the greatest night.
Oh, yeah.
This third time's a charm. This is your host, Chappy.
And your co-host, Junior.
From Chappy and Junior's Podcast. So, we've tried twice now.
One was 40 minutes that we sat here talking to ourselves.
And we're going to see if we can do this. For some reason, we have a special a guest, and we're going to talk about some dating apps. And, you know, we had this whole 5-10 minute thing, you know, kind of update you on everything. You know what? Listen, guys, just go over to the website. All the updates are up, you know, over there. As you can tell, I'm irritated.
He looks it.
I'm irritated because, you know, technology has bit me in the ass.
Tonight, it definitely has.
So, kind of goes along with what our show is about. The technology and the BS out on the internet. But, without further ado, we're going to try to bring in our guest to talk about dating apps. Kirsten is waiting in the wings, and hopefully this works.
Here's the hoping.
I'm crossing my fingers, and if it doesn't work, this will be the shortest episode in our podcast history.
Yeah.
So hopefully this works. We're gonna bring it up right now. We're gonna give it a shot right now, guys. Let's see if this is gonna work. We're giving it a call. Let's see if it works.
Come on, Skype.
Come on, Skype.
You gonna work?
Come on, Skype. Maybe. maybe Skype. Let's make sure she's ready, right? So go. And go. And go. And
Go?
go. I don't get it. Like it hates us.
It doesn't cooperate.
It literally hates us, guys. I don't get it. It literally is hating us.
We did this literally 3 hours ago, 3.5 hours ago, and it worked.
Like, literally. I don't get it, guys. Does anybody else have a... Okay. Come on. Alright. I'm really hating this right now. Technology is not my friend tonight.
No,
It must be telling me that it's not in our cards for the night. I don't know why. It worked literally 3 hours ago, and for some reason it's not working now. And we'll figure it out here. As you can tell, guys, in my voice, I'm really irritated. The things that you want to do when technology wants to hurt you.
But it doesn't want to work.
So, here you guys go. Another song by Shawn Michael K. Guys, go out on all of your social media platforms. Find this guy. Show him some love.
He's
Shawn
amazing.
Michael K, guys.
Here's another one off of our set list. You know what? Yeah, I'll do this one. See how country I can get. This is Blake Shelton's version transposed to my version of Old Red. Well, I call my wife and another man, and it cost me $9. On a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally reward my friend. So he sentenced me to a life of ease, taking care of old Red. Now old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I've ever seen. He got a nose that can smell a two-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You can't consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators in the quicksand beds. But in all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And no one sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun, little heavy tree for the morning comes.
Alright, guys, let's give this a try again. That was Shawn Michael K.
An amazing voice.
Yeah, he does. Let's give this. If it don't work this time, guys, it's going to be the absolute shortest podcast in Chappy and Junior's podcast history. Let's go.
Please work.
And go.
And, oh, maybe.
It's connecting. Come on. Maybe. Keep talking.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
Here, we're going to be at that thing because we're actually recording right now.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try for the fourth
Alright.
or fifth or sixth time.
This has been like the fifth.
So, okay, so those that are now listening, you're tuned into Chappy and Junior's podcast. This is finally our guest, and maybe this will record, maybe it won't. We don't know. And
Well, we're gonna.
she's going to take it away and talk about her dating app, that word, fiascos, and hopefully that this goes through.
And it doesn't break again.
And doesn't break.
Okay, so I looked up just because I was curious on my own, like personal, wonderment of like the worst dating apps that are out there.
Uh-huh.
I am on 2 of the 5 worst ones.
You're on 2 of the 5. All right. So, what are the top 5? I'm not asking which ones you're on, but what are the top 5?
Tinder is number 1.
Oh,
Tinder is
God.
number 1 across the board.
Probably
Because basically it's a hit it and quit it dating site.
It's a booty call site.
It is. Basically a booty call. Like one of my friends was on there and she was like, if you just want to go out, and do that, that's the place to be. And I was like, I've never been on Tinder at all.
Yeah, I've never been on Tinder. I've been on a few. But Tinder's not one of them.
I haven't been on any dating sites.
I wish you would find you a good whatever you might be into, and find a rich one.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be nice?
There is an honor. Well, no, I guess it's not really for you. It would be for a girl, but I'm sure there's probably sites that do have ones that are like rich, cougars that want to date guys.
Right.
I'll have to look into that and find out.
Yeah. Maybe I can get him married into a rich family, and maybe when she kicks the bucket, we'll have a little money.
So Hint is number 2.
Hint. I remember you mentioning you were on Hint.
I have been on that one, and it's like they said there's a lot of catfishing, like poor matching capabilities, things like that. I've only been on one date from Hinge, and he was a pretty nice guy, but he lived like 2 hours away from me, and he was just like, that's a lot of driving.
Oh, yeah.
So, I was like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. And then Bumble was another one.
Yeah.
And they have like a lot of clickbait baits. That a lot of people will flirt on there, and then like all of a sudden you get ghosted, and it's just on to the next, and that's the one I think I said that I had like 257 like likes and.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, like 257 likes on within like 3 hours. And neighbor asked me if it was I showing like boobs and butt, and I was like, no. No. But and then there's Grindr, and Grindr is geared more towards like the LGBTQ community.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But that's another bad one. They have a lot of technical difficulties, like non-responsive customer service. Just they don't have a lot of people like working, I guess, their app to make sure that it's safe or whatever.
Right.
And then Badoo, which I've never even heard of.
I haven't heard of it.
No, me neither.
I think this one is the one like you have to put in like your credit card.
Oh.
A lot of them like that if you want to have like any accessibility to like more than 1 or 2 people per day.
Right.
See or whatever. But they said that they will charge the user's credit card without permission, and they've had financial issues.
That is completely wrong.
Isn't that illegal, or is that, or do
Yeah.
they have that in their like terms of service?
No, like they like, I guess people that will leave there, they would still have their credit card and they'll still charge them for it. But they've had financial issues pretty much since they started.
Wow.
Yeah. But the
Huh.
honorable mentions are funny. Sugar daddy for me. The last one y'all gonna just have a, like, it's great. It's called Meet an Inmate.
Meet an inmate?
Yes. Yes, there's an app for that. And I was like, well, there's a lot of people in jail.
Well, I mean, they got a lot of time on their hands.
Exactly. And I mean, like, I know that a lot of jails and stuff are no longer allowing, like, mail to come in through, like, the jailhouse mail. You have to print it off, and they'll give it to you because of the drug activity and whatever else.
Right.
But I was just like, really, meet an inmate.
Meet an inmate. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what other kind of like crazy stories do you got? Like,
So I actually, like, met a guy, like, we got along, we went and had coffee, you know, and actually kind of, like, started seeing each other. And he, like, his profile had, like, a beard, seemed pretty intelligent, worked for a newspaper. And so I go over there one day, and it's just, like, he's just acting kind of weird. But he had two pictures, which probably should have triggered, like, something, I don't know. He had pictures of, like, two girls, and I asked him, you know, I said, is that, because he said he had never been married, he didn't have kids, well, whatever. But there was a picture, and he said, no, those are my two nieces.
huh?
And they looked they looked kind of like him, but, I mean, you know, I have family, like, nieces and nephews that kind of look like me, and like my kids, and...
Right.
But, so I went over there, and, like, he knew I liked beards and stuff like that, so I go over there, and his beard is completely shaven off, and I'm like, did you have, like, an accident, like, when you were trimming your beard or whatever? Just thought maybe, you know, and I kind of laughed about it, because I was like, you know, that's funny if you did, because I've known people to do that before.
I've done that.
I've definitely done that before.
And he was like, nope, he was like, I just don't want a beard anymore. Okay. Fine, I mean, cool, whatever. And then he was like, and I just don't want to see you anymore. And I was like, nice.
Wow.
Nice. Thanks.
That's just a great thing to spring on somebody when they show up to you.
Exactly.
So, what did you ever find out why he, like, what was the real reason behind it?
I think that he was either separated from whoever he was with, honestly, or, honestly, I don't know. I really don't. The only thing I can think of is that he was separated from whoever he was married to or whatever, which he told me that he was not married, because that is, like, the first question I asked anybody.
And
You
that'd
married?
be everybody's first
somebody?
question.
Yeah, I mean, are you married? Are you with somebody? Are you separated? I don't date separated people because I don't know that situation. I don't know, like, what their feeling is, what her feeling is. I don't know if you are separated, if you are married, if you're living with somebody. No.
That's a bunch of just drama waiting to happen.
It is. And I'm like, okay, so the only thing I can think of is that he ended up getting back with that person. The only picture he didn't have was, like, a picture of him and her, I'm guessing. But he had a picture of, like, two girls that looked just like him.
And he said those were his nieces, and he didn't go any further into who they were.
Well, no, because, I mean, if you're telling me that you're not married, and he had no, like, wedding band marks or anything like that, But he had an apartment, and it was just like very low key. There wasn't a whole lot there. There wasn't any pictures. The only pictures we had was of those two girls.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that those were his kids.
Yeah, that's exactly. Afterwards, like it was. Yeah, that's just kind of weird.
And the dots sort of connect. They look like him. He was acting weird. Yeah. This sort of connects that they would be his kids. They lied to you.
I personally think they were, but I don't know for sure. And then I did like research, like any faithful person who was wondering what the hell. Like, I looked it up, and it said that he had been married, and he had told me that he hadn't been married. So I just kind of pieced that together that like they either reconciled or whatever, and that was his two kids.
Right.
But I never, I don't know for sure.
Very interesting. So, yeah, tonight has been a real pain in the ass. So we're actually, we're not going to go too much longer. We're going to go, next Wednesday, we're going to pretty much give the entire show to you. Because of this fiasco.
No, I mean, it's fine. It's just, things happen. Like you said, the internet, the apps, everything. Things can just fuck up and you never know why.
Yeah, literally, we talked for, 40, our very first one we did was 45 minutes.
It was literally 45 minutes and all of the audio didn't go through.
None of the audio was there.
So we were sitting here talking ourselves for 40 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't even the first one wasn't even we couldn't get into one. No, it didn't pick up us either. And
other, what we were listening, what I was listening to just from the podcast, it was all crackly. It would go in and out. It would fade.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. That is what our podcast is about. It's about technology. It's about social media. It's about all of that. And we firsthand today had the technical difficulties. And, this is one of the things that, we will dig into a little deeper. And I'll find out why it did it. And we'll talk about it on, on another episode. Mm-hmm. And it'll just become content for us, so it's okay with us. So, but we're gonna go ahead and end this, and we're gonna get out of here. Some of us have to be up really early in the morning.
Name Chappy.
Yeah, name Chappy. Some of us don't work, and some of us are retired.
Yes.
So, I'm not naming names, guys.
No idea who you're talking
about. Yeah, next Wednesday, we're going to give you the whole show. And we'll make sure that,
Yeah, I'm off.
Working.
Some apps for Junior to go on to.
Yeah. But, alright.
Can get married off.
Yeah, right. We're gonna have to get him onto that. We're gonna get him on the inmate dating site.
Funny, that one just cracked me up. I was like,
that's just hilarious, though.
That is fun.
We're gonna find you a sugar mama or cougars.com or something like that.
Yeah, we'll get him a rich. We'll find him somebody rich, and it'll stap you up. Retirement. Fine, we gotta find 1 foot in the grave. Slipping in. Not just one in. We gotta find the other one slipping in. So.
That's funny.
Alright, everybody. It's been real. It's been fun, but it's been real fun.
It's been a pain.